Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily. Let's see what this universe has for us. Okay. What do we need to know today? What is it? I heard stop and smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses to me is you're going too fast. Things are happening too fast. And they need you to stop and smell the roses to take your time, okay? So you figure things out. Because sometimes messages, from the universe, okay, take time to get to us. Like, okay, here's an example, okay? All of a sudden I get pushed to do a daily. I keep hearing from the universe, do the daily, okay? So someone out there needs a message, okay? Okay, so if I keep going too fast, I'm not going to get the message that they want because I'm just going to get up here and I'm going to fumble, right? So they're saying is when you take your time, okay, and you just go with the flow, stop and smell the roses. And I'm hearing from stop and smell the roses is also don't settle. Don't settle. Don't settle in what's going on in your life. Okay, if you don't like it, change it. Make changes. Like, even if it's slow and steady, like they say, wins the race, even if you do things slow and steady, change what's going on, okay? It takes 1 minute, we could change our mind on something. But again, here, look, when I say those words, I hear, no, stop and smell the roses before you change, okay? Make sure this is truly what you want. This is what they're telling me. So, this is what I'm hearing, people. You got to stop and smell the roses. And the sun, I love this sun, okay? The sun will come shining. You will get your answers. Abundance will be there, okay? You got the biggest heart in the world, okay? That's a little heart, but you got the biggest heart. My granddaughter made this for me, okay? You got the biggest heart in the world, and you just got to trust your intuition. It's very important for them to say, like, there's something coming in your life, and you really got to think it over before you jump. They're saying stop and smell the roses. That's what they're getting. And roses to me are steady progress, right? So if you stop and you take your time and you don't move so fast, things will fall into place. All right, that's the message I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see what this card has to say. What else do we need to know? Is there more to this message, or is there something new we need to know? Can we please have it? Okay. Oh, there she goes. She fell. 7 of emotion. Oh, dealing with your emotions, okay? Your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off, okay? Okay, so this important decision that you've been putting off, there's messages coming through in your thoughts, okay? And you've been analyzing a lot, right? But if you stop and really think, are you settling? Is this truly what you want? You will know which choice shouldn't you make. But you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else, okay? But procrastinating, I was taught this about 6 months ago, is a good thing. It holds us back on doing something. And we think, oh, we don't get that done yet, okay? There's a reason we don't got it done yet, okay? Something else has to fall into place to get it done, right? So that's a positive, not a negative. But they're saying you don't want to upset anybody, okay? So your emotions are going all crazy. Like, how can I do this? I don't want to upset anybody. I want to follow through. But who's it going to upset? Well, it doesn't matter who is going to upset, because there's always a nice way of doing something without hurting someone's feelings, okay? And ask heaven for your guidance. Ask your loved ones up there for your guidance, and they will help you. And then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. So always honor your word. Always be who you are. Don't change who you are for nobody, okay? If you don't like who you are, the only one that's going to change that is you, okay? But if you like who you are and somebody wants you to change, you ain't changing. I don't care what they say. You're going to fall right back in the same place, okay? Because that's who you are, okay? And I put this shirt on today, okay? It just, okay, never give up, because great things take time. Takes time for those great things to happen. It just doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes we get lucky and it does. But great things will happen. And they're saying, it's like taking a walk and you see roses and you stop and smell them. Okay, you're taking the time to relax. You're taking the time to smell nature, to bring it in. Okay? That's with your life. The same way. You're walking a journey here. And you got to take the time to stop and see truly what you want in front of you. Okay? This is what they're saying. Okay? What else do we need to know? Anything else that you want to tell us? Okay? I keep looking at this beautiful dove someone gave me. Okay? Someone gave me this beautiful dove. And I use my son uses the dove for my dad. Okay? If we hear whoo, whoo, that's dad. He's trying to get information for us, right? But look at all the dove. It's got a beautiful necklace around it. The dove is happy. Someone that loved jewelry on the other side is your dove. Okay? And they're trying to say hello to you. Please say hello to them. Whoever, it could be a male, female. Someone who loves jewelry is saying hello. And all of a sudden you're going to start seeing the dove. You're going to know it's going to sink in what I'm telling you, okay? Because this dove is just sitting there and it's just looking at me, okay? Okay, now let's see what else we have here. For emotion. So these cards are both emotional. There are wonderful people who wish to help you. I had that the other day about asking for help. Don't think you can do it by yourself. Opportunities are being offered to you. So something's going to come in. Maybe you're the one that's going to help somebody. Maybe you're the one that's going to guide someone. Maybe someone's not going to help you. Okay? What goes around comes around, right? Okay, so, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Okay? You're too self-absorbed. You got to relax and let it come in. Okay? They say, oh, got so much ego. There's ego. There's two sides to every coin. Two sides to every word. There's good ego, where I took years to build up this confidence I have. I have so much confidence with the other side. I love them so much. I could never see my life without them. The confidence is there. But took years to build that. It just didn't come overnight. Okay? So my ego is very high. But it's a positive ego. I'm using me as an example. I use me a lot of times as an example. But the universe has to give me even signs in my own life so I can give to other souls, so I can understand things, what I'm receiving, okay? So they're saying you got so many gifts and you're a very wise soul. If you're up here and someone makes you feel like you're down here, pull yourself up, please, again. Don't let them do that to your soul, okay? Because stay on that level. You deserve that level. All right. So there's negative on it and there's positive on it, right? Some people didn't even go through anything and all of a sudden their ego's high because they think they're better than everybody else because they think they didn't have to go through what other people, and I got it. Now, that's the ego that has to smarten up, okay? Because you got to still have respect for other souls around you, what they're going through. Like I always say, yes, I am a medium. Yes, I know what I know, but we're all special. Nobody here knows more than anybody else. If we just got to open and we can learn. It's all there for us, okay? We're all equal, all right? No one's, I'm going to say that again, no one's better than anybody else. So if you've been going through thinking someone's better than you, nah, they're not. They just might have took a little bit more time or whatever. Give them some gratitude. They took more time to get where they are. And learn from them, okay? Be open to let them be your teacher sometimes, because there's the part about helping, okay? Okay, procrastinating. Heaven is trying to tell you, let someone in to help you, who wish to help you. If someone's wishing to help you, why would you shut it down? Or they're coming you for help. Why would you shut that down, okay? Okay, this is what I'm hearing. If it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't, okay? Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity, as long as you act upon your dreams. So, daydreaming is good, okay? Daydreaming is like the universe coming in, giving you a reading, okay? You're daydreaming. You're seeing your future, okay? Keep that vision. That's what they're saying. Don't lose your vision. Keep the clarity. As long as you act upon your dreams, follow your dreams, they will come true. Trust, okay? And that was I got a 4 here. So 4 weeks, 4 months, something's going to happen with that, okay? I know I call this a daily, okay? But the information I'm receiving, you could go back to any one of these dailies, will have your information. Okay? It's like me giving you a short reading. Okay? That's what the daily is. It's like give me advice or from the universe, not Joanne. Okay? I'm listening, I'm reading, I'm listening to them. Okay? So they know what your soul needs. I don't. Okay? So if it hits you deep, this message is, please put action to them. Okay? Because it's coming from your loved ones, right? Okay, 6 of thought. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed. Okay, so after you do all this action, okay, you're going to get peace. It's like sailing on a boat, relaxing. Peace is here, okay? Okay, the storms have passed, and now you can see that destination is within sight. Your daydreams are within sight. You can see it. You can feel it. It's not far. The stress in your life will begin to fade away. The peace will come, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or another country. That's for some of you out there. A trip will do you good, okay? Over water, like water is calming. It's peaceful. Sometimes it can be stormy, okay? Now, this is like a metaphor, okay? If the water's stormy and it's a lot of ripples and going and you're visualizing a lot, like let's say a stream and there's a lot of rocks and it's really rough, it's telling you something rough is going to come into your life. Okay, I'm daydreaming. I see water and it's really rough. Something rough is going to come in. Then all of a sudden that water calms down. Okay, I call it like the hiccup that comes into your life. The water's going to calm down. Okay. And you're going to find the peace. But you had to go through that rocky to get to this peace. Okay? It's only a part of life. Okay? Sometimes we stress about it so much, we get locked up in it that we dwell on it. We don't let it go. We procrastinate. We keep dwelling on it. But once you let it go, you will find the peace. Okay? I'm just hearing words and I'm just giving it to you. This is what they're telling me up there. You will find the peace. Okay? Compassion. You tend to be suffering, but if you start having compassion for others and your own self, you'll also find the peace and be into accepting. And some things you have to be courageous with, but you got to have gratitude. You got to be thankful, even for those rough times. Okay? Now, I'm going to read a card from Angel Whispers. I'm just going to read a card from there and then, okay. I hope this helps in some way, a soul out there, okay? Like this is today, I was pushed to do the daily, okay? So there's a message. And Joanne doesn't want to hang on to it. You know, sometimes I'll do a daily or I'll do a reading and then all of a sudden I'll read somebody and everybody's in that daily and everybody, it's like I'm starting to see things before the reading comes. It's just amazing how it all goes in sync. Or I'll start to talk about something the day before it and then all of a sudden I'll do a reading and there it is, okay? The universe preps me for it. They also prep you with your life. They also start showing you things that are coming into your life for you to be aware and awake. Okay? Let's see. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Don't just think about it. Do it. That's Angel Whispers. Just don't think about it. Just do it. So I'm going to say whatever you've been procrastinating, it's done procrastinating. This is the timeline to do it. Get it done. Okay? And boy, you're going to be such at peace after you get it done. Might be something you won't want to do, but once you do it, you're going to find your peace. This is what. So your pause is over. You don't get the pause no more. You have to get this done. Moments of calm substance is you. Okay? You're pausing. You're reflecting. But that's like daydreaming and seeing things. They're coming, everything's being lined up. And the procrastination is done because don't just think about it. I'm going to end this daily with this. Don't just think about it. Please do it and watch the end result. You're at peace, okay? Whatever's going in that thinker there, put it to work, okay? Everybody has such a beautiful day. It's not what we own. It's not what we have. Materials mean nothing. Can't take it with us when we go. It's the people we love and they love us. At the end of the day, when you're putting your head on your pillow, what did I do today to make somebody else happy? And that's how also you can find your happiness, by taking care of somebody else. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.